Hello Nannyberry families, this is Andrea Diggs, the art teacher here at Nannyberry, and I just wanted to show you for our PTO fundraiser that we're doing is paint a tile. So this is the tile that I came up with, and I'm going to show you a few of the simple things that you can do at home to kind of get these different outlines and watercolor techniques, taping off methods, and then just kind of painting and sharpening up your edges. So there's just a few things just to kind of help you at home, and of course you're gonna have an awesome time doing this. These are beautiful. I can't wait to see everybody's work. So here's the first technique I want to show you. I shot a video of this when we were in lockdown quarantine about how to do a transfer technique. So what I've done is I've taken a clip art copy, and I found a few online. Of course, I enlarged mine here at school with a projector. And there's different ways to do that if you want to take multiple things on your printer and print them to posterize them. So what I've done right here is I've used a little bit of pastel chalk in black, so that way you guys can see it better on the video. You can use any color. You can use sidewalk chalk if you want to. You can even use pencil. If you just color in really well, make sure that you're coloring in firmly. You can even use a black crayon, black oil pastel to create those designs. So what I did is I made sure I went over all of this to create kind of a dusty area. I went ahead and wiped that off over a trash can, and then you can take this and flip it, and I would recommend making sure that you tape it down. So I'm going to use some painter's tape. So anytime that you are creating this, you want to use a hard surface. So I'm going to use this little end of a Sharpie. You can use scissor handles, sorry. And then I'm just going to rub on those outlines. So I'm going to peel this up just a little bit so you can kind of see how this creates that transfer. And then of course you would fill this in with your paint. Now I did mine in the black acrylic first, and then I did a watercolor technique around it. So this way you're gonna get a nice clean edge. You can even do this with words if you want to. So you can see how that's starting to work to create that image. And I show the kids how to do this at school to make copies of things. So if you wanted to make multiples, which is what I'll do with this, I'll make multiple paw prints for a little bulldog paw prints. So you just go all the way around, work on your edges. If you want to even use a pencil, if that helps you and your kids be able to see it a lot better. Of course, I have this in the sunlight by a window so I can see this a lot easier. I would just go ahead and do your outside edges. So if you want to draw it in pencil, just so you can see it a little bit better instead of rubbing. Now, the ceiling tiles, they are pretty flexible. They're acoustical right here, so acoustical. You're gonna be able to show that up just fine. It's a nice soft surface. So kind of like softer cork. You want to be careful. You don't want to gouge it. So I'm gonna go back in, go around those. Now, of course, you can combine images too. So if that helps you, and then of course you're gonna go in and paint that in a solid black outline, or you can paint it in whatever color that you want. These are just a few little suggestions to kind of help you get started. And even if you wanted to draw something and then make it bigger or practice before you do this, of course you can do that, and it's going to come out awesome. So you and your family, I know that you guys are going to come up with some really neat things. All right, so this is a transfer technique. So you can see that right there. Thank you guys. Watch for the next video.